Okay, real talk. How many of you have ever wanted to make your own money? Like, not just birthday cash from grandma, but real money that you earned yourself? Here's the thing nobody tells you. You don't need to wait until you're 16 to get a job at the mall. You don't need a college degree. You don't even need a driver's license. You just need an idea, a little hustle, and the guts to try. I'm Tallie Pennyworth, and welcome to Tallie Talks, the only podcast where kids are making more money than some adults, and they're doing it before algebra class. Every week, I'm bringing you a kid entrepreneur who's out here crushing it. We're talking lemonade stands that turned into wholesale businesses, custom products selling online, kids managing other kids and keeping the profit. And here's the best part. We're not just telling you their stories. We're breaking down exactly how they did it, brainstorming business ideas you can start today, and giving you the step-by-step so you can go make your own money. So if you're tired of asking your parents for money, if you want to buy that thing you've been wanting, or if you just want to prove you can build something from nothing, you're in the right place. This is Tallie Talks. Let's get this money.
She's got a mind, she's got a spark, lighting up dreams from dawn to dark. Tallie talks, yeah, she's the voice, asking the questions, making the choice. Young hustlers rising, stories to tell, big ideas where passions dwell. Pull up a chair, grab your seat, let's talk the hustle, let's feel the beat. Tallie talks, yeah, Tallie talks, turning whispers into walks, dreaming big, take the shot. This is the place where dreams get called. Tallie talks, oh, Tallie talks, ooh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, my beautiful moneymakers? Welcome to Tallie Talks, the only podcast where we turn your allowance into an empire. I'm your host, Tallie Pennyworth, and I'm here to prove that you don't need a college degree or even a driver's license to start making serious moves in the business world. Today, we've got someone who literally started her business in her pajamas. Well, she was wearing them when she had the idea. My guest today is the one, the only, Nina Storm, also known as the Lemon Queen of Lancaster Avenue.
Hey, Tallie, I'm so pumped to be here.
Nina, I gotta say, when I heard your story, I was like, this girl gets it. You started with a folding table, some solo cups, and the audacity of a kid who just watched Shark Tank for the first time. Walk me through that origin story.
Okay, so it was summer. I was bored out of my mind, and my mom was like, Nina, go outside or I'm going to lose it. And I was like, what do people do outside? Then I saw the lemons in our kitchen.
Hold up. So your mom basically kicked you out of the house and you turned it into a business? That's what I call making lemonade out of, well, literally making lemonade.
Exactly. So I grabbed this old cardboard box, wrote lemonade 50 cents in marker.
Wait. 50 cents? Nina, tell me you at least used good marker.
It was Crayola, okay? But here's the thing. I set up in front of my house, and within like 20 minutes, Mr. Henderson from down the street bought 3 cups.
3 cups. My guy was thirsty, or he was investing in your future. That's like $1.50 right there. You basically had a profit margin most startups would kill for.
Right? And he was like, Nina, this is really good lemonade. And I was like, I could actually do something with this.
See, that's the key moment right there. Most kids would have been like, cool, I made $1.50, time to buy candy. But you had that entrepreneurial twitch. What happened next? All right, moneymakers, quick break. But don't go anywhere because we're about to get into the good stuff. Real quick, if you're loving this episode, do me a favor. Take 2 seconds and share it with a friend who's always talking about making money. Send them the link, post it on your story, whatever. Because the more kids who hear this, the more kids who start building. And if you haven't already, hit that follow button so you don't miss next week's episode. Trust me, the guest we've got coming up is insane. Also, we want to hear your story. If you've started a business or you're thinking about it or you've got questions, DM us on Instagram at Tallie Talks Podcast. Who knows? Maybe you'll be my next guest. All right, enough from me. Let's get back to the episode. See, that's the key moment right there. Most kids would have been like, cool, I made $1.50, time to buy candy. But you had that entrepreneurial twitch. What happened next?
So I started doing it every weekend. I made a better sign with actual poster board, added ice, game changer, by the way.
Ice is a game changer. It's the little details, people.
And then my grandma came over and she was like, you know what would go perfect with this? Lemon bars. So we made a batch and I put them out the next weekend for $1 each.
Hold on. Your grandma is out here dropping business strategy like she's on the Forbes 30 under 30 list. I need to meet her.
She's the best. But yeah, the lemon bars sold out in like an hour. People were asking if I'd be back next weekend.
That's called demand, baby. So you've got your product market fit, you've got repeat customers. When did you realize this was bigger than just a weekend thing?
Okay, so this is where it gets crazy. Mrs. Chen, who owns Chen's Corner Market down the street, stopped by one day. She tried a lemon bar and was like, would you want to sell these in my store?
What? She offered you wholesale? Nina, do you understand that most people don't get a wholesale deal until they're like 30 and stressed?
I know, I didn't even know what wholesale meant. I had to Google it.
I love that. Hold on, Mrs. Chen. Let me ask the internet real quick.
But basically, she wanted to buy my lemon bars in bulk and sell them in her store. So I went from making like 20 lemon bars a week to making 100.
That's scaling. You scaled. Do you know how many business podcasts I listen to where grown adults can't figure out how to scale? And you're over here doing it with your grandma's recipe.
My grandma and I started baking twice a week. Then we had to get like proper packaging. We put them in these little clear boxes with stickers that said Nina's Lemon Bars.
Okay, branding. You branded. This is what I'm talking about. You didn't just throw them in a Ziploc bag and call it a day. You made it look legit.
Yeah, and then we made an Instagram account to show people where they could buy them. My mom helped me with that part because I didn't want to mess up and accidentally post something weird.
Smart. Always have a parental unit quality check your social media. So now you're in a store, you've got branding, you've got Instagram. What's the empire look like now?
So now we're in 3 local stores. We still do the stand on weekends during summer, and we just started selling at the farmer's market.
Nina, you went from a cardboard box to a farmer's market vendor. That's the dream. How much are you making now? And you don't have to give me exact numbers, just like, is it buy more markers money or buy a car when you turn 16 money?
It's definitely more than markers. I have a savings account now, and my parents are helping me put money aside for college. But also, I bought a really nice bike.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Financial literacy and a bike. You're living the life. All right, moneymakers, this is the part you've been waiting for. We just heard an incredible story, right? But here's the thing. That story doesn't help you unless you can actually use it. So right now, my guest and I are going to brainstorm business ideas that you can start. We're talking specific, actionable, I could literally do this tomorrow type ideas. No fluff, no theory, just real businesses you can build. Grab a notebook, open your notes app, whatever. You're going to want to write these down. Because by the end of this section, you're going to have at least 3 business ideas you could start this weekend. Let's brainstorm. Okay, so Nina, you and I are going to do what we do every episode. We're going to brainstorm some business ideas for the kids listening. Because not everyone has lemons in their kitchen, but everyone's got something. What else could kids sell from a stand in their front yard?
Ooh, okay, so obviously lemonade is classic, but what about a coffee stand?
Yes, a mini coffee shop. You get one of those big thermoses, make coffee in the morning, maybe some hot chocolate for people who don't drink coffee. Call it mug life or something.
I love that. You could even sell the mugs. Like get cheap mugs from the dollar store, decorate them with paint markers, sell them for $5 or $10.
Okay, that's actually genius. You're not just selling coffee, you're selling the experience. People love that. What else?
Snow cones. If you live somewhere where it gets hot, all you need is ice and flavored syrup.
And you can get one of those ice shavers for like $20 online. Boom, you're in business. Plus, snow cones are basically pure profit. It's ice and sugar.
Exactly. Or cookies. Everyone loves cookies.
Cookies are a move. And here's the thing, you can get creative. Do custom orders. Like, yo, it's your grandma's birthday? I'll make cookies that say, Happy Birthday, Grandma.
Yes. Or holiday cookies. Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day. There's always a reason to buy cookies.
Okay, what about something that's not food? Because some kids might not be allowed to use the oven or whatever.
Oh, what about a photo stand? Like you set up a cool backdrop and charge people to take pictures there.
Okay, I'm obsessed with this idea. You get some streamers, balloons, maybe a fun sign, and you're like, $5 for a photo op. Parents eat that up. They're always trying to take pictures of their kids.
You could do themes too, like back to school pictures, holiday cards, birthday backdrops.
Nina, we're cooking here. What else? What else can kids make and sell?
Bracelets, friendship bracelets, beaded ones, those trendy letter bead ones.
Yes. Get some colorful beads, some elastic string, and you're set. You could even take custom orders. People love personalized stuff.
Or keychains, same concept but smaller.
Okay. I'm adding to the list. What about pet treats? Like, if you've got a dog, you know people love their pets. You could make homemade dog biscuits.
That's so smart. Pet parents will spend so much money on their dogs and cats.
Facts. They'll buy a $20 cookie for a dog before they buy themselves lunch.
What about plants? Like if you grow flowers or herbs, you could sell little pots of them.
Okay, that's actually really cute. Like homegrown basil, $3, or flowers for your mom, $5. And it's low cost because you're literally growing them yourself.
Ooh, or what about a car wash stand? You just need a hose, some soap, and sponges.
Yes. And parents are always too busy or too lazy to wash their own cars. You could charge like $10 and they'd be happy about it.
Or face painting. If you're artistic, get some face paint and set up at a park or somewhere with lots of kids.
That's smart because you can charge per design. Simple butterfly, $3. Full superhero face, $8. You control your pricing based on how much work it is. All right, Nina, let's bring it home. For all the kids listening who are like, okay, I'm ready to start my stand, what do I do? Give them the step-by-step.
Okay, step 1. Pick something you can actually make. Don't try to sell something you can't deliver on.
Real talk. If you can't bake, don't start a cookie business. If you can't draw, don't sell custom portraits. Know your strengths.
Step 2. Start small. You don't need to spend $100 on supplies. Use what you have. Cardboard, markers, a folding table.
Garage sale vibes are totally acceptable. No one cares if your setup is fancy at first. They care if your product is good.
Step 3. Make a sign, a big sign. With bright colors, you want people driving by to actually see it.
And use real words. Don't just draw a picture of a lemon and expect people to get it. Lemonade, 50 cents in huge letters. Make it obvious.
Step 4. Location, location, location. Set up where people actually walk or drive by.
If you live on a dead-end street, you're going to have a tough time. Maybe ask your parents to drive you to a park or a busy corner. Obviously, with permission and supervision.
Step 5. Be consistent. If you say you're going to be there every Saturday, be there every Saturday. People will start expecting you.
That's called building a brand, people. Reliability is everything. If I know Nina's lemon stand is open every Saturday, I'm going to plan my Saturdays around getting a lemon bar.
And step 6. Save your money. Don't blow it all on candy. Open a savings account or at least put it in a jar.
This is the one adults forget to teach kids. You're not making money just to spend it immediately. You're building something. Think about what you want to do with that money in 6 months, a year, 5 years.
Exactly. I'm saving for college, but also I like knowing I have money if I want to buy something special.
Financial independence at 10 years old. I love it. All right, Nina, before we wrap up, I gotta ask, what's next for the Lemon Empire? Are you gonna franchise? Are we gonna see Nina's lemon bars at Target?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to Target, but for now, I'm just trying to keep up with the farmers market and the stores. Maybe add more flavors like blueberry lemon or chocolate lemon.
Ooh, chocolate lemon is a VIBE. That's fancy. You're moving into the gourmet category.
Maybe. I just like trying new things and seeing what people like.
That's the entrepreneurial spirit, baby. Always testing, always iterating. Never getting too comfortable.
Exactly.
All right, Nina Storm, Lemon Queen of Lancaster Avenue, thank you so much for being on Tallie Talks. You're an inspiration, and I expect to see you on Shark Tank in like 5 years.
Thanks for having me, Tallie. This was so fun.
All right, moneymakers. That's it for episode 1 of Tallie Talks. If Nina can turn lemons into an empire, you can turn whatever's in your garage into your next big thing. Pick your product, make your sign, set up your stand, and watch the magic happen. And remember, the only difference between you and a millionaire is that they started. I'm Tallie Pennyworth, and I'll catch you next week with another kid who's out here making moves. Peace.